Alonso Martinez getting a lot of love here in his hometown. Josh Huber, the visitor, coming in to try to knock off the hometown favorite. Matt Kelly, Houston the Assassin Alexander. Yep. We are underway. The first of five-minute rounds here in the Victory Fighting Championship featherweight division.
Josh looks really focused right now.
A little bit of a low blow, but Alonso says he's good. They touch gloves and continue. Dave Jobin gets the call here to oversee the final fight of the night, the main event here at VFC 45. It's been an action-packed night. Not a lot of long fights, but a ton of action, a ton of finishes. No fight has gone to a decision. No fight has gone past the second round. Huber hanging on for dear life, almost like he's riding a bull there.
But again, you see the poise look in his eyes, man. And again, he doesn't seem fazed by all the cheers or.
Were you a guy that liked to go into somebody's home and fight? I know that you love fighting here.
Of course, that's obvious. But you always love going to someone else's arena.
You like being booed, and
you like getting booed. you like all that type of fanfare.
Yeah.
Because it makes it even more sweeter when you beat the guy.
Alonso, a couple shots to the midsection and then goes up top, and the two are up against the fence as Dave Jobin oversees the action. They break, and Josh Huber in the black trunks, winner of 5 of his last 6, nicknamed the Hellboy.
I like to see the movement again with the fighters, man. You don't want to stay right in front of the guy. You want to get always cut angles, always cutting angles.
Last time in the victory cage for Alonso Martinez was in August of 2014 when he made his return to the VFC cage and earned a victory over Will Shutt.
Again, as the competition gets better, the fighters are fighting more poised, and they're picking and choosing their battles. That's what's happening right now.
Alonso's been around for a long time, 35-15 on his professional career. You've seen him a ton. You've trained with him at Premier Combat Center. You're in the Omaha MMA community with him.
Very, very tough guy, very tough fighter. Always stays mentally in the game.
And I think it's physically where over the last maybe year or so is where Alonso's kind of made some, looking even more fit than he normally has in the past. Not that he was ever huge, but he just, you know what I mean? And I think his weight cuts, and Josh Huber lays one to the midsection, but Diddy got right back up.
It's recovering.
And Huber was going right back for the midsection. Normally when you see a guy buckle like that, it's over, but not for Zo Diddy.
And it all depends on your shape, your conditioning. Conditioning is one of the #1 things in the ring. You recover faster.
Alonso trying to take the back of Josh Huber. Has one of the hooks in, but they're both standing now up against the cage. And back to some more clinch work, and that was
nice takedown. Nice takedown. Great takedown. Trying to hold position, keeping him up against the cage. It's a good move. He has time to recover.
Alonso trying to sink in. The rear naked, just has it across the jaw, though. Not that you can't do damage there as we approach the 1-minute mark to go in round number 1, but Alonso lets it go, realizing he didn't have it.
Don't waste your energy, especially in the last minute of the round.
Sits him up there, and Huber did a nice job of rolling out of that.
Yes.
Now into the butterfly guard.
And you like to see a guy not panic, and that's what he's doing right now. He's not panicking.
Final 30 seconds of round number 1. VFC 45. Here at the Ralston Arena, Omaha, Nebraska. Alonso Martinez on top of Josh Huber.
Huber's trying to wait out the round, hold him down.
final 10 seconds, and Alonso to the face of Huber.
He needs to watch the submission attempt here.
Round number 2 underway. Dave Jobin starts the fighters off in the second round. Alonso Martinez, Josh Huber. The visitor, Josh Huber, out of Colorado Springs. Alonso looked for that Superman punch and pulled back.
And as you watch the guys move around the ring, they're still trying to pinpoint their strikes, pick and choose.
And that shot from Huber landed flush to the face of Martinez, and then he goes back to the midsection with another leg kick, does Huber. Front kick to kind of keep Huber at bay. The T kick, I believe they call it, right?
Yes.
T kick.
Pressuring it. You got Josh kind of pressuring Alonso right now.
Spinning back kick, and it did. Alonso shook it off, but I think it got through a little bit. And I'll tell you what, I'm impressed with Huber. I mean, I've seen Alonso fight numerous times, but
look in his eyes at the beginning, he was not fazed by any of the surroundings while he was in the corner.
And you can't always do the eye test, Houston. I mean, you can't.
Well, you could, but you can just tell by the way people are acting in the corner sometimes. You know, it's not the eye test; it's the body language.
Okay.
You know? He was like, not fazed by any of this.
It's like enjoy your introduction, right?
Yep. Exactly.
Alonso trying to sink in that choke. Don't know if he has it in deep enough. He thinks he does. And it doesn't necessarily always have to get under that chin, right? It can get across your mouth or your face,
or across the nose. Yeah, a lot of people don't know that you submit a guy with the
almost suffocate type.
Yes. Forearm right across the nose will tap you out just as much.
But for a second time in the fight tonight, Josh Huber gets out of it. So Huber is weathering everything that Alonso's thrown at him, and this has been a very, very competitive fight through the first round and a half.
I guess that's why it's the main event.
Absolutely.
For a reason.
Derek Minner and Manuel Campos in the corner of Alonso Martinez, the Premier Combat Center team.
And right now, Josh want to work. He want to work his way up because the old saying goes, if you're at the bottom, you're losing. So he want to work his way up on his feet.
Sometimes perception is reality, right? And that's what that perception is if you're on bottom, which not necessarily. There are some guys, Houston, that do like to fight from their back.
Exactly.
Especially the jiu-jitsu guys, the ground guys, right?
But if you're taking strikes and if the judges are watching you not do a whole lot, you're still losing in the judges' eyes.
Well, and that's one of the things that you see with active guys like a Clay Guida or a Diego Sanchez. Even if they're not maybe inflicting damage, they are always active. Those guys,
always
even when they're on top, absolutely.
They're always
active.
Yes.
The crowd reacts to couldn't tell if it was a fist or an elbow from our vantage point, but the crowd thinks that Alonso landed something. And Josh Huber, again, if you just look at his face, seems to be
just work his
fairly
way
calm.
Up against the fence, he's trying to get up. Very, very slowly, right there.
And Alonso gives Huber a millisecond to recover, and that's all he needs to at least get back to standing in the corner. Dave Jobin again watching all of the action. We are under a minute here in round number 2. The first 12 fights tonight here at Victory Fighting Championship 45. Not a single one of the first 12 fights made it out of the second round. We're 45 seconds away from something happening tonight in this fight that did not in the first 12. And Dave Jobin says, I've seen enough of the non-action, so he separates them.
And with both guys, you're seeing a lot of experience, man. You're seeing a lot of, again, people picking and choosing their striking.
I can tell you one thing, the fans that have stuck around here tonight here at the Ralston Arena are seeing a very competitive, very action-packed fight. as Huber throws off the up kick from Martinez and drops a shot on him. Now in side guard, and we will more than likely get to the end of round number 2.
Very competitive fight.
And we have. We'll be back with the 3rd round here. This is VFC 45, the main event. Martinez-Huber, 3rd round action when we come back. Back here at the Ralston Arena, here is a look at 2nd round action. Did the spinning back kick from Josh Huber land on Alonzo Martinez? Let's see. We'll let it
Kind of grazed him a little bit lower. But again, the movement kind of softened the blow a little bit.
And I don't know if that's the one that I was thinking of. I thought there was another one that maybe caught him in the chin, but maybe I could be mistaken there. We are into the 3rd round, the first time tonight. Took 13 fights, ladies and gentlemen, but we have a fight that has gone into the 3rd round here at VFC 45. Matt Kelly with the assassin,
yes,
Houston Alexander, and Alonzo Martinez takes Josh Huber to the canvas.
And Alonzo has some of the best wrestling I've seen in the gym. You know, he's one of those guys who.
Well, he wrestled high school at Papillion.
Very, very, very fast guy. Always has good positioning when it comes to wrestling.
That's what. What is it about that you say that he has some of the best wrestling you've seen? Is his positioning?
His positioning. He's quick, and he's always finding himself in the right position. Like now.
Oh, third time tonight that Josh Huber has rolled out of a potential submission.
Great poise this guy is showing. He's not fazed by a lot of the attempts that Alonzo's trying right now. Getting up, he's trying to get up on his feet.
Standing guillotine here.
He's got to watch it.
Alonzo's trying to get it in deep, and it looks like this time.
He's got to watch it. He's got to watch it. He's on his back. He's got to let it. He's got to let it go.
That's where you have to realize that you don't have it, right? Because if not, you're going to put yourself in a bad position.
You have to let it go. Right now, Alonzo needs to get up. He needs to get up.
Huber lands an elbow to the midsection of Martinez, and Martinez almost out of it. What's Huber looking for here as he has...
he's just trying to keep him down. He's just trying to get into a better striking position from what I see.
But Dave Jobin has already shown tonight in this fight that he's not going to let a lot of inactivity go. He's already separated them.
Both fighters, I believe, are trying to get on their feet right now. Get in a better position to either strike.
Halfway through the 3rd round, Huber keeping his head down. The last thing he wants is to feel one of those forearms from Martinez slide underneath his neck. And Martinez just trying to get that back, and Huber able to stand him up.
Right back up.
Dave Jobin potentially on the verge of separating him, but looks like there's enough activity.
Still moving, still trying attempts. Someone's going to have to make a move here pretty soon.
A very game opponent is Josh Huber, the Hellboy, coming in from Colorado Springs, winner of 5 of his last 6. And there is the reversal. Huber now with the potential submission choke, and again, Alonzo gets out of it at least initially.
He's still being the aggressor. Now again, he has Alonzo on his back. Position you do not want to be in the latter part of the round.
Alonzo trying to buck him off. And all that does is it allows Huber to mount him momentarily.
And again, Alonzo always in great position because he wrestles. Always in great position.
So Alonzo scrambles, doing what Houston says that he sees him do in the gym a lot, and that's be able to get out of things and turn disadvantages into advantages, or at least negate. So
unless Josh here does anything crazy, you want to get off your back. You want to get off your back in this situation, especially with 30 seconds left in the round.
Coming to the end of the third round, and after this we'll be into the championship rounds if the next 20 seconds wind up ticking off the clock. This is featherweight action, VFC 45 here on Fox 42. Alonzo Martinez and Josh Huber into the final 10 seconds of their third round. And we have come to the end of round number 3. Back here at the Ralston Arena one final time. Alonzo Martinez, Josh Huber go the distance in the main event here of VFC 45, a featherweight clash. Who won? The judges know, and we're going to find out here momentarily as Martinez and Huber step to the center of the cage. Chris Gerhardt will announce the winner.
Very even fight.
After 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges score this contest. For your winner by unanimous decision, Alonzo Martinez!
So Alonzo Martinez, the victor here tonight. Chris Gerhardt interviews the victor.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with the winner, Alonzo Martinez. Alonzo, walk us through that fight. You're the first and only guy to go to the decision tonight. Tell us what happened.
He countered that early body shot, and I didn't want to give, but Adrian gave me the power to fight through it, huh, buddy?
You used superior wrestling and just constant grinding to keep him on his back, stay on top. Is that what your game plan was, just to grind him out, or what'd you want to do?
I mean, I wanted to work my stand-up, but he's getting the better of me. You know, it's my first fight at 145. This ain't my last, but nobody around here wants to fight me at 145.
Here.
So what's next for you? You win this fight tonight, you're back on the winning streak, you're still going. What's next for you?
What's next? We're going to Finnegan's, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Alonzo Martinez!
So there you have it. We have come to the end of our night. Alonzo Martinez, the unanimous decision victory here to wrap up VFC 45.